Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for joining. Please do click that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Right now, we're going to be doing a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your crafts watchers. So, I asked the Capricorn Collective, what is this reading about? This is for the first half of the month of June. Soul doesn't do timelines or Gregorian calendars. What it does is brings you to the message right when you need it. So if it applies now, it applies now. If it applies after the first half of June, then it applies after the first half of June. But my intention is for the first half. So I totally was like, Capricorn, what's up? What's this about today? And Capricorn said, cash it all in. What? Cash what all in? Capricorn Moon here. What are we cashing in? Woodham head? All right, let's see. What are we cashing in, Caps? Oh, shoot. Oh, you really cashing in. Oh, you really cashing in. What is this about? Get me all nervous. Get me all nervous. My God. All right, hold on. For all my nervousness, I'm really not that nervous. All right. Card number 27, receiving. You just been asked to cash it all in. If you're cashing all in, you're absolutely going to be receiving. So what are we receiving, though? That's what I want to know. Truth. We are going to begin sipping from our own cups. We're going to be allowing our truth to sustain us. And for some Capricorns, this means that you've been challenged for some time now. It's either you creating your own challenges, blockages that you've been having to climb over like hurdles, or an individual, several individuals, they've been challenging you, trying to tear you down, trying to affect your cash flow. Whatever it is that's going on, it's done. It's done. Whatever was attempted either by you or by other people to try and just drag you through the bushes and the mud, it's done. Okay, Capricorn? It's time for you to allow yourself to receive what is rightfully yours. Getting all hyped up. And card number 34, in the world, not of the world. Look at all those fishies. That's us, Capricorn. That is us. Just leaning back into our greatness, not a care in the world, allowing all of this to flow around us right where we direct it to. You have to. Capricorn, cash it all in. All of these worries that you had about, man, how am I going to do this? Man, how am I going to overcome all of this resistance and challenge to what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to create? Cash all of that in. It's time for you to stack those chips. Be the hunter, not the hunted, card number 8. Now is the time for you to go ahead and start claiming what's yours, okay? And claiming what's yours doesn't take away from anyone else, because if it's yours, it didn't belong to anyone else to begin with. Now is the time to turn that all around. All of the bull that was being thrown your way, turn it around. It's time for you to begin receiving what is rightfully yours. Cash in those chips. Though that fear is energy that was stored to be collected at a later date. It is now time to collect. It is now time to collect. This card is about you not always catering to everyone else's needs, recognizing that sometimes you need to come first, and it's not selfish to come first. It's not greedy to come first. It's necessary, okay? So Capricorn, it's necessary. You're about to cash it all in. Cash me outside. Oh, here. All right, we're going to get you some meow meow cards, because the kitties never lie. They don't lie. They tell you everything you need to know. I love this oracle deck. Not even joking. My favorite deck ever. All right, let's get Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The guidance that they need, also for their cross watchers. I'll cash it all in. All right. Whoo! Okay. You in ass-kicking mode, aren't you? All right. Go ahead. Go ahead, you. Go ahead and kick that ass. Card, you got the Queen of Clubs. This is about stealth, precision. Do it. Capricorn, whatever it was that you had planned, put it into motion. Don't tell them. Just put it into motion. Cash it all in. Okay? Cash all that energy that you had been funneling somewhere else. Cash all of that in. Take it back. It's yours. There's nothing selfish or greedy about it. Anyone who tells you it's selfish or greedy to take back what's yours is a selfish and greedy one. They wanted to keep it for themselves. It's not theirs. So, Jack of Spades. This is about raw material, potentials. You have all the raw material you need. Capricorn, you are very, very handy. You have everything you need. You have all the supplies, all the know-how. All you have to do at this point is implement it. Remember your plan and put it into action. Time to cash in. All right. Ace of Clubs. This is about industry, focus, teamwork. Now, be careful, okay? Be careful. You have worker bees. You also have drones. You are the queen bee. Remember that. Remember your rightful place. Stop trying to shrink yourself down because there's some misconstrued notion that Capricorn is all about money and is greedy and bullshit. I call bullshit. Time for you to get back on your throne. Sit there like the queen bee you are and let the hive work for you. It's time. You don't need to be ashamed because you're savvy in all sorts of different ways. That's just BS, okay? That's just BS. Aren't you tired of people hating on you for being able to provide for yourself? Not just provide for yourself monetarily, but provide for yourself in every single way you need to be provided for. Aren't you tired of people like pooping on you because you're independent and can do it on your own? Because you can climb terrain very well and are sure-footed, but you can also dive deep into the ocean as a sea goat. Aren't you sick of that, Capricorn? Aren't you sick of that? Aren't you sick of people saying things that it's like, oh, you're heartless, you lack emotion, all you focus on is this and that? Because why? Because you don't want to be involved in the bullshit that other people are trying to propagate, the drama people are trying to drum up. Aren't you sick of that? So do your own thing. Let them keep talking. They're going to say whatever they're going to say anyways. The people who are saying these things, making these judgments about you, they're the very people who didn't want you to succeed. They're the people who want to take your energy from you. And when you buy into the things that they're saying, that's exactly what you're doing. You're paying attention, and your attention is energy. So you are paying them for that abuse. No more. Right, Jenny? She says, the hubby is sick of it. I'm sick of it. Are you mad at me because I'm working? I'm staying in my lane, working and helping other people while I work? I don't think so. I don't think so. So it's now 10:10. 10:10 is the start of a journey. This is the sign that your soul gives you when you're about to embark on a journey. This is making you aware a journey is to be taken. So Capricorn, ask a question. You don't have to write it down. Ask a question. This question is what's weighing heaviest on your heart, on your mind, on your shoulders. Ask that question, and your higher self is about to give you an answer. One more shuffle. I'm told 2 cards. Okay, well, y'all got 3 cards. What is that about? Okay, let's just look at what the cards are. Okay. I love these cards. You're going in the right direction. You're being very divinely guided by soul. Continue listening, okay? Screw what everyone else is saying. Continue listening. If you want to cash in all those chips, you got to continue listening, okay? Now, you have to also get more information. You won't be getting more information if you're not listening to your soul. Listen to your soul above all else, including me. Listen to your soul before you listen to anyone else. Now, once you've done that, once you've begun listening to your soul, fully listening, allowing yourself to be fully present in this, you have to let go. Let go of what your perception of success is. It's more than what society defines as successful. You're about to step into a role that's massive, Capricorn. Massive. You're about to get a level of recognition that you didn't think you would get. This is huge. I'm actually starting to get tremors. I don't know if you guys could see it. I'm starting to get tremors. What's going on? I'm starting to get tremors. Yeah, things are being put into place. The ball is starting to roll. Capricorn, we're all manifesting different things. Every single one of us has a very unique thing that we are manifesting for ourselves. Whatever it is, though, it's massive. It's massive. I feel the gravity of it like pulling us. Let's see. Let's get you guys more guidance. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. For the first half of May or June, but it could apply for any time. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Saturn. I'm so sick of your copy, Saturn. We have card number 30, 6th house, routine. You've been stuck in a routine, okay? You've been really stuck in a rut, not recognizing it's a rut. It's like you think you're doing what you're supposed to be doing because this is what you're told. This is the, 1, 2, and 3 of it, the A, B, and C of it. You don't do that, Capricorn. You don't do linear. Do you climb a mountain straight up, like in a line? No, you don't. You kind of have to do quantum leaping, side to side at times. Sometimes you got to go down a little bit in order to jump up higher. Now, is routine going to serve you? Nope. Nope. The reason you're going to be able to cash it all in is because you have an X factor that other people don't have. Whatever industry you're in, whatever circle of friends you're in, there's something about you that just can't quite be quantified. And that X factor is what's going to set you apart from the rest in a good way. This is what's going to garner the attention that you're not trying to get attention, but you're definitely going to get attention. And when people pay attention to you and your work, your ethic, the way in which you carry yourself with integrity, they are then also contributing to your rise. They are then also feeding you the energy that you use as fuel to rise even higher. So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. You're not coercing anyone. People are falling into alignment with what it is you're doing. Whether you understand what you're fully understand what you're doing or not, other people are seeing this. It's resonating on a soul level. You're going to be able to cash it in. The body is a sacred garment. You must change your usual way of looking at things. Let's see, hold on. When this card presents itself in a reading, it's an important thing to consider is your state of health. make sure the way you see yourself, the way you take care of yourself is in alignment with the gravity of what you're doing, who you are, okay? Oftentimes we get so focused on the project at hand, we completely forget to take care of ourselves. We start to eat whatever is fast and convenient. We don't do the amount of activity or exercise that we need. If you're going to really be cashing it all in, energetically speaking, you're going to have to be doing quite a bit of stuff that really promotes health. You can't pull in that level of frequency if your body is not acclimated, you know. And one of the fastest ways to acclimate your body to a frequency accretion is by physical movement, working out, walking, whatever it is, you have to do it daily. It doesn't have to be a formal exercise routine, but you do have to make sure that your body can handle this level of frequency accretion. If you don't, and you accrete massive amounts of frequency, there is a chance that you could sustain chakra damage that will result in fibromyalgia type conditions, symptoms, irritable bowel syndrome also. Just be careful with that. Okay, Capricorn. This card ties into the Seven of Pentacles. It's about daily work, healing, thought, discernment, and orderliness. Make sure your thoughts are ordered, okay? You can't get so frazzled that you just don't even know what you're doing. It's just like, I just got to get this done. That's not what you're known for. You're known for the quality of what you do, not the quantity, not the speed. So just remember that. You're also going to have to tap into your creativity quite a bit. Fifth house, card number 29, creativity. Now, at some point, as you're going through the motions of launching whatever it is you're launching, whether it just be a personal project, a business, whatever it is, you have to understand there's a duality to it, okay? There's going to be happy moments. There's going to be angry, sad, frustrated moments. And all of that is a part of your journey. Embrace both. Embrace both. So card number 29. Oh. Hold on. And also don't forget to tap into the inner child. Inner child greatly helps with creativity, okay? So card number 29. Every child is an artist. The problem is staying an artist when you grow up. Be happy. Give yourself the gift of happiness. Take pride and experience joy in the work that you do. And if you're not taking pride and experiencing some sort of joy in doing this work, then you might not be cashing it all in. You probably aren't. You probably haven't been listening to the guidance from Soul. Instead, you've been listening to other people's guidance. Don't do that, Capricorn. Don't do that, because it's not gonna help you. It's really not gonna help you. Most people will not understand what it is that you need to do. Most people, okay? Whatever their grand scheme is, their idea of how you're gonna make it big, and no. That's not in alignment with your soul purpose. That's not in alignment with your soul journey. It's not in alignment with your heart. It brings you further out of alignment. Don't listen to them. Listen to your higher self. All I'm doing is reminding you to listen to your higher self, because it already has a plan put into place to help ensure your success. But you have to listen in order to get the guidance so that you can do this, okay? Card number 6, Saturn, Truth. Card number 6. All right. As she has planted, so does she harvest. Such is the field of karma. The Saturn card says that it may feel bad now, but it's going to be resolved. Saturn is the planet of the Reaper, the Lord of Karma, and this rainbow planet represents what is tangible and solid in our lives. You've already put the work in, Capricorn. You've already put the work in. Why would you then dump chemicals, toxins into the work you've done? Right at the last minute. You're dumping this in because someone said it'll help you grow more? I don't think so. Listen to your higher self, because your higher self is going to be telling you, no, don't dump that in there. Don't get any more of that. You have to listen. This card is about restrictions, having tough luck, being put on hold, feeling denied, something flawed that needs to be corrected. And you're going to feel this if you're not listening to your highest self. If you're not listening, you're not getting the guidance, and then you're getting off track. You're not going to cash anything in. So this card has to do with a three. See what I'm saying? Don't listen to their asses. 3 of Swords. Don't make this a third-party circumstance. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is a solo project. You don't need a partner in this. This is a solo project. This is one of the things that really burned my ass in 2018. My Capricorn ass was telling me, this is a solo project. This is a solo project. And I kept like, no. I need partners. I need partners. I need people to do this with. Yeah. No. That was the most toxic shit I've ever been a part of. Is it anyone else's fault but mine? No. I did that to myself. This is a solo project, Capricorn. Solo project. You are the only one that can make this happen. The only one. And bringing more people into the mix, people who aren't in alignment with what needs to happen, is going to do nothing but make your job harder. Okay? But I mean, if you want to, go ahead. Where's my card? Here it is. Oh, Lord. Okay. If you guys don't already know, this is my shit-talking deck. I don't know what just happened, but Soul just said to pick a couple cards from this deck. I don't know what just happened here. Whew. Let's see. Please, Capricorn. Take it easy on me, Caps. Take it easy on me. All right, let's see. Oh my God. I'm told to look. I cut the deck in half. Capricorn. You're so accustomed to whatever this is. It's going to be hard for you to shift out of that mindset, but that mindset needs to die. Okay? No individual needs to die. The mindset needs to die. It's not in alignment with what you are becoming, who you're becoming, what you're growing into, the role that you have to play, not just for your journey, but for whoever else is witnessing your journey with you. Hold on. See? You're refusing to move forward. Capricorn, why you gotta be so stubborn? And I can say this because I'm a Capricorn too. You stubborn mofos. Why aren't you listening? Why aren't you? And whoever you think that amazing, dashing, charming individual is that you think is going to help you, probably younger than you too. They talk real good and real slick, and you think they're going to help you rise. I don't think so. That is a distraction. Let that go. That needs to die. Let that go for real. Let that go. The people, the individuals that you need to climb up this mountain, they're probably already there or they're on their way. But you haven't given them the credit that they deserve, okay? You haven't quite acknowledged their role in your journey. And instead, you've been focusing on this spiritual F-boy. Let that go. Let that go. I'm not joking. Let that go. And then you'll experience one hell of a flashbang. You'll have all of this clarity that you need. The moment you release that, you will have the most beautiful flashbang, and then you'll step into your power. Daughter of Wands. It's going to be a very early part of you recognizing what you can do on your own. But your magic is definitely coming back to you. And then, okay, see what I'm saying? First, you recognize your ability to manifest, and you could do this. This is a solo project. And then you're like, I don't need no one to protect me. Daughter of Swords. You recognize you're a badass in your own right. And that is when you start cashing it all in. There are going to be people who challenge you, though. Okay? They're going to challenge you. Once they recognize that you really are rising, ooh, watch them all come filtering back with like, oh, hey, girlfriend. Yeah, how have you been? Suddenly trying to make contact again. Oh, they didn't remember. They burned that bridge. They burned that bridge. That bridge needs to stay burnt. As a matter of fact, burn it again and then pee on the ashes. We don't want to set other things on fire that don't need to be burnt. So let's get you a message from your soul. You don't want to get too hyphy, okay? Okay, Capricorn, we want to stay nice and mellow. I'm getting all triggered now. I'm getting all triggered. We're going to just stay calm. Oh, and that's another thing. The energies from this past weekend, Memorial Day weekend, I've been noticing it's like something's been going out of its way to try and trigger individuals. It's not just me, but quite a few people. You can choose not to be triggered. You can choose to be like, that's annoying, but I don't got time for that. Okay? So let's get you a card from your soul. All right. Ooh. Okay. I don't know why I pulled two cards. I pulled the second card, and then I was like, why am I pulling two cards? Well, I pulled it already, so. First, you get card number 11, Sacred Convergence. And then you have card number 7, Blood Angel. 7-Eleven, open 24 hours. Let's see, card number 11. What is going on? Okay. Roaming about town, the master was holding a light, saying, I am weary of the demons and the beasts. A human is what I'm longing for. The human cannot be found. We have searched. What cannot be found is what I'm longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. The mine of the finest rubies is what I'm longing for. One hand holding a cup of wine and the other the curls of the beloved. A dance like this in the middle of the circle is what I'm longing for. How I have longed for you, my very own. Look no further, for the family beyond your family, the relationship beyond all other relationships, the great love that unveils all other loves is to be mere reflections of the one great and true love, is here for you now. It's I who has sought you through the stirrings of your own heart. Yes, 'twas I hidden beneath every secret, yearning for something more, something full, something special, something all-encompassing. Behind every yearning always I have hidden. Now I show myself to you, that you may become so filled with the same passionate devotion that I hold for you, that your mind will fall away overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of love, tossed into an ocean of silent, unending bliss. Come to me. We are to be one now, in sacred convergence of silent, eternal passion. This indicates a coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There's an aspect of joining together for common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. That common soul purpose may be to lift each other into greater love and self-belief, to shed fear and open the heart, filling each individual soul with more holy fire for its personal, passionate purpose. So you have to come back into yourself. Okay? You have to shed the very things that you've been buying into, that have been trying to convince you that you are not enough, that you need others, that you're not going to be taken care of, that you're not going to be provided for, that you don't have the ability to take care of and provide for yourself, that it's somehow wrong to do that. Let that go. Let all of that go. Those are nothing but weights holding you down. And frankly, your soul is ready to fly. It's ready. It's not asking for permission. It's telling you it's ready. So your next card, Blood Angel, card number 7. In the midst of darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me. Like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away, it captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved into that moon as a ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. They're becoming one with everything. Everything is wanting to provide for you. Remember that. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour of myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything with me. Let us be the sunrise that greets the new day and the sunset that honors the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light arising from darkness and the starburst in the awakening heart of a human. Be the moon at the back of my heart and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we know for certain and be content. Let us be all and let us be nothing. Let us be. The oracle of the blood angel comes to you with a particular message. You are being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force, or divine electricity circulating through your system. The blood angel understands that in the gift of greater life, which enables a soul to live more of its essence, becoming a more palpable divine presence upon this earth, there are many unavoidable experiences. One of these is that there will be more sunsets to counter the increase of your sunrises, meaning more people are going to challenge you. More people are going to try and hold you down and keep you from shining, being the light in the darkness that you're supposed to be. Fuck 'em. This is about balance. When opening up to receive more, one needs to empty out what has been to allow for a new influx of energy. It's not about an exchange of equal measure, for you will receive according to the great generosity of life itself, and thus even more shall be offered in compensation for what you are willing to release. However, release must take place. Balance is the natural law. The sunset makes way for a time of night that might be of the darkness of grief or the stirring of unknown places within that only reveal themselves in clarity the following morning. Being ready to endure the sunset and night, to become ready to receive the sunrise, and with it more life, is your divine task now. Why is this coming to you? Because you're ready for it. You have outgrown what has been, and it cannot satisfy your soul anymore. A part of you, your mind perhaps, may question whether or not you really want the change inherent in this oracle. You may prefer that things remain the same, but what are you really wanting in that belief? Happiness? A sense of safety and security? Love? Remember that in any divine gift, no matter whether it seems to come at first through an obvious bestowal of grace, such as a wish coming true or a prayer being answered, or through a hidden grace of a loss or ending in our lives, there is always an offering of greater life within it. The blood angel tells you to not make yourself too small for what is happening in your soul and life now by holding on to what you know or holding on to when it's better to let go. It may not be easy, but you will gain more trust in the divine, in you, in life, and great power and heavenly play can and will flow through your soul into the world. The blood angel invites you to accept the genius of life and allow it to flow through you, circulating your divine light even more abundantly into the world around you. So, guys, these were the cards that we pulled earlier. You're going in the right direction. Get more information. Let go. Let go of the very things that have kept weighing you down, that have kept guilting you and shaming you into submission to something that is not of you. You're destined for something ridiculously great, and your soul is asking you to now be ready. It's no longer waiting for permission from your conscious mind. It's putting something into play that you might not understand, that you might be afraid to accept, but it's happening for you. It's happening for you. Everything is being cashed in. You can either flow with it and have minimal suffering, or you can resist it and get dragged by your own soul. That usually ends up with lots of boo-boos. I know for a fact. You end up with a lot of boo-boos when you get dragged by your own soul, because your own soul just really don't give a damn. It's like, you'll heal, boo-boo. We're going to keep dragging you. We're not there yet. We have a few more miles to drag you. Oh, Catherine, you guys, choose what's best for you at this point. It's time. It's time. Okay? So if this reading for Capricorn resonated, please do give this video a thumbs up. If it didn't resonate, just give it a thumbs up anyways. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and join me every single time I'm live. I shall be coming on again in a little bit to do a reading for Virgo. So, my Virgo sisters, I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye, everyone.